Okay, real talk. If money makes you feel kind of dumb, like everyone else got a manual and you didn't, good. Seriously, that's the perfect place to start. Because here's the thing nobody tells you, personal finance was never actually complicated. It got made to sound complicated so you'd feel too stupid to touch it, and just hand it all over to someone in a suit. But the truth? The whole thing runs on like 4 dead simple moves. A 12-year-old could follow them. No fancy math, no secret accounts, no trading screen with 100 blinking numbers. Just 4 steps, in order. So I'm gonna walk you through them like you're my friend who's honestly never learned any of this, because most people haven't. No shame. By the end of this video you'll get money better than most adults who've been faking it for years. Alright. Let's go. Step 1. And it's the most boring one, so let's just rip the band-aid off. You need to know where your money actually goes. Not roughly. Actually. Because here's what happens to almost everybody, the paycheck lands, and then it just evaporates. And you genuinely can't say where. That's not a you problem, that's a normal problem. Money is basically invisible now, it's just numbers moving on a screen, tap tap tap, gone. So here's the stupid simple version. For 1 month, write down every single thing you spend. Everything. The coffee, the subscription you forgot about, the food delivery at 11 at night. All of it. You're not judging it yet, you're just turning the lights on. And I promise, you'll find money you didn't know you were losing, usually some subscription you haven't opened since last year, quietly charging you every month. That's step 1. You can't fix a leak you can't see. So find the leaks first. Step 2, kill the bad debt. And I need to be clear about what bad debt actually is, because not all debt is the same monster. Bad debt is the stuff charging you crazy interest, mostly credit cards. A credit card can charge you like 20–25% a year. Let that sink in. That means if you're carrying a balance, you're basically running up a down escalator. You pay, and barely move, because the interest keeps piling back on. So before you invest a single dollar, before you try anything fancy, you attack that. Here's why it's not even a debate, no investment on earth reliably pays you 25% a year. Nobody's got that. But your credit card is charging you exactly that. So paying it off is like earning a guaranteed 25% return, risk-free. That's the best deal in all of finance, and it's just sitting there. Throw every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first. That's step 2. Step 3, build yourself a little buffer. People call it an emergency fund, which sounds official, but really it's just a small pile of cash that stands between you and disaster. Because life will punch you. The car breaks. The tooth cracks. You lose the job. And if you've got nothing saved, guess what you do? You reach for the credit card, and boom, you're right back in the debt hole you just climbed out of. So the buffer is what keeps you from sliding backwards. Start stupid small. $1,000. That's it. That $1,000 covers most of the little emergencies that would otherwise wreck you. Then later, once the bad debt's gone, you build it up to cover a few months of your bills. And keep this money boring, a plain savings account you don't touch. It's not there to grow. It's there so a bad week doesn't turn into a bad year. Step 3, your buffer. Step 4, and this is the fun one, this is where your money finally starts working for you instead of the other way around. Investing. And I know, that word sounds scary, like you need a finance degree and a Bloomberg terminal. You don't. Here's the dead simple truth most people never hear, you don't have to pick stocks. You don't have to know which company's gonna blow up next. There's a thing called an index fund, and all it does is buy a tiny slice of basically every big company at once. So instead of betting on one horse, you own the whole race. It's boring, it's spread out, and historically it just grinds upward over time. And then the real magic kicks in, compounding. Your money makes money, then that money makes money, and if you leave it alone long enough the curve goes nearly straight up. That's how normal people, on normal salaries, quietly end up wealthy. Not by being smart. By being patient. Step 4, buy the whole market, then wait. So there it is. The entire game, decoded. Step 1, find your leaks, know where the money goes. Step 2, kill the high-interest debt, that's your guaranteed win. Step 3, stack a small buffer so life can't knock you back down. And step 4, buy a boring index fund and let time do the heavy lifting. That's it. That is genuinely the whole thing. Notice what wasn't on the list: no get rich quick, no crypto coin your cousin swears by, no secret only rich people know. Because there is no secret. There's just 4 boring steps and the patience to actually do them. And that patience is the only reason it works, because let's be honest, most people won't. So don't try to do all 4 today. Just do step 1. This week. Track your spending for a few days. That's the whole first move. Do that, and you're already ahead of most adults out there. If this made money click for you, subscribe to Money Decoded, the hidden mechanics of money, made simple. Your money's been decoded. Now go start.